On location from Nassau, Bahamas, it's Smallcappower's Companies to Watch.
We're at the President's Club Small Cap Conference with the CEO of Engagement Labs, Brian Siegel. So tell us a little bit about your company and what you do.
Sure, my name is Brian Siegel, CEO of Engagement Labs. We're a public company traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange, EL.V, and we are a social media analytics company that measures social media analytics for marketers by marketers across the globe.
It sounds very promising, but how did that inspiration come about?
It started off with the idea of listening to advertisers and agencies and going, social media is a place we need to be at, but we don't get all the details and we don't understand it. So could you put together some analytics and scoring system to help us basically understand this very complex world? And that's exactly what we did, and we've been working on that. We have our IP is our algorithm, and the way that we take all of the data in social media and distill it into an E-value score, which is a subscores of responsiveness, engagement, and impact that drive to an E-value score. That's to really help you understand your online social media impact. Over the summer, we purchased a company out of New York called the Keller Fay Group, which really focuses on the same thing that we do, but on the offline, the word of mouth, the earned media. And then we're bringing them together to really drive at a total social measurement analytics system.
And that's very, very promising. But are there any challenges that you have to work through among all those things that you want to do?
We're a Canadian company tried to build a global currency. And I've built a global currency before. I worked for a company called ComScore, which does the same thing, but for website measurement. The challenges are really kind of just at the start as you're trying to build your currency. We've effectively done that. We are now quoted in almost every single daily, including Forbes, Adweek. And we've gone out and built a system that, like Nielsen does on TV shows or like the box office, we now do monthly and weekly different press releases that we put out there on social media winners and losers. So you really got to gain that international exposure. And in tune, we've also kind of brought together a world-renowned group of CMOs that have helped us to opine on our algorithm. So it's really great for us to come into a boardroom and say, we've figured out the next greatest thing. But now we have 8 different CMOs around the globe, including the CMO at Miller Coors, at Pernod Ricard, at the Comedy Central, that have basically, we meet 3 times a year that help us understand the metrics that come along with it.
Right, and can you just tell us a little bit about your values for Engagement Labs?
It's a great question. So our values are really, at the end of the day, we want to build a great business and a great culture. Social media at its core is all about the sharing of conversations and sharing of your life. And so we have a very open and fun community of what we do. We measure our own business on our scoring systems. We measure our effectiveness. And at the end of the day, we want to build a great business with great business fundamentals, which we think will drive a lot of employees and satisfaction and great work for clients.
Awesome. And for our investor audience, tell us what makes you a company we want to invest in.
For your investor audience, I think that the key thing is we have an amazing kind of foundation to our company. We have a great technology, we have world-renowned data, we have an awesome management team, which includes myself, but other players that have been around for a long time. Our board is chaired by Scott Patterson and has a lot of world-renowned players. So we have an amazing foundation of people, technology, data activation, and all sorts of the team that can really kind of put this together. And for a company that's our size out of Toronto, usually doesn't have that sort of backing, but we've been able to establish that, and people want to be involved in our story. So at the end of the day, that's what I think is really exciting, is we have all the pieces and now we're just going to market and driving.
Right, and where can we learn more about you guys?
You can learn about us on social media, of course, because we have Facebook, Twitter, and all of the social media websites. We have placed there. We can find out about Stockhouse or on any ticker or at engagementlabs.com.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and have a great day.
For more great companies to watch, be sure to visit smallcappower.com.